lot of gravel to get gold. So I knock a lot of doors. That's how I met Peter, Craig and John, Robin and Graham, and a bloke I can't show you because he can't be identified. Inevitably I found Lena. 7 times we chatted before she agreed to be filmed.
The other day he goes fishing down the Port River. How's his fishing line? Well, he used to go up the rifle butts and get all the shells there and come home and melt it down. And his father had a little thing where he used to put his iron in when he's soldering. And he used to put them in there and melt it. And he used to put it in the spoon to make his own sinkers. Oh, yeah. You know. And this day he went down fishing. So next minute Ron says, "Guess what?" I said, "You tell me, but where's he now?" He said, he goes fishing and he threw his line in and it came back and the hook hooked in his arm. And a man took him to the casualty, which was around there, and all he said to the nurse, "I'll have my word back because he's still alive." The nurse said, "You're a hard little bugger, aren't you?" And Ron said, "I couldn't believe it." And this, it's just a rubber women. It's like over there on those shelves, God knows what's there, the bolt. Look at that. And here's little things, all ball. Look. There's the cobwebs and all. There you see? He's got nail there on the side. And God knows what's in those 2 bigger jars.
Yeah.
And this, they call this the haunted house. And I'll tell you what, this is a comical shit. Look at that. He won that swimming in the Port Noarlunga River when he worked at Holden's.
What sort of swimming race was it?
He worked for Holden's and they had a picnic and it was held up down that way, and they had him handicapped. He was the last to leave and he had come up beating them.
So he was a strong swimmer then?
Oh yeah, lived in the river.
Yeah.
Down there by Collar. There used to be a gang of the Islet girls, Spall's kids, all the kids around here and all that, all swam there by the end of the canal, because the canal in front of the hotel, that was a canal, the water went right through there. The ships used to come right up there.
All right, yeah. So they'd swim around the ships?
Oh yeah, they should swim anywhere there's water, and they will walk down there to the number 5 berth, it's called. And he'd get in there and I'd throw him a cake of soap while he'd have a washing in water. Wouldn't get me in the water,
yeah.
No way.
Would he ever wash?
Oh, you mucked it. They said, "How are you going to soak it in salty water?" He said, "It's the best tonic." I said, "You clown." And the other said, "I must tell Mum I'm going to take a cake of her soap." And she said, "You don't wear that out in more salty water." Oh, crazy. But the whole gang of them used to get there and like, they had to use themselves. It's a funny time of life, you know. Well, my son's the same. He taught himself to swim in the canal where Kmart is now. That's where the Port Adelaide swimming club was in the Rosewater. And he went in there. And when Chip said to the girls, "Who's that little fella there? That's our brother." And he said, "Call him over." Come over and he said, "Well, could you like me to train you?" "No," he said, "I swim better than that." I went down the wharf one night with Graham and he says, "Call it down there." He said, "Mum, you're knocking off at 7 o'clock. All right, and the little one, yes. "And I come, Mum?" I said, "Yeah." And I didn't take notice of him. He put his jacket on the top or something. Next minute I heard plonk. And I looked up and there's this little idiot out in the middle of the stream waving his hand. "Hello, Mum." I'm out here. Oh, and I'm sitting frozen. But I can't save him. Oh, come on, Graham, hurry up. So he came back and got up. I said, I'm going to kill you. It's fabulous, Mum, he said. So when his father came, I said, have a go at him. I said, he nearly killed me. He said, do it again. He said, show me what you've done. He said, he'll never drown, Lena, don't worry. He's a born swimmer. He was a born swimmer. You know. So,
Had he ever swum before?
He just taught himself. That's what Mr. Duffy used to say. He used to live in that house there. He said, I'd take him and young James down the road. He said, and I'd look for Spally, as he called him. Oh, he's under a boat, going underneath. He'd come out and say, well, that was fun, Ron. You know, the other kid.
Swim under the boat?
Yeah, under the catches. The little sailor boats, you know, it was, I didn't know, they told me all this. I wasn't down there, you know, but he was in no fear. So, because when he used to come up from Meningie, where he worked to work, so when he came up, he had a motorbike, and I said, you can't go in the river anymore, love. Why? It's so polluted. Well, where am I going to swim? I still have to go over to the pool. No way I'll go there. And he lost interest in just going in the water because the river wasn't it's polluted. You know, I always think of that. What I call it a house of tricks. And this is my little garden. My little garden there. That's called Quality Wall now. This is the old lady makes her quality.
Yeah.
I got, what did I say, 8. Yes, 8 grandchildren and 8 great-grandchildren.
You want to do that again?
Yeah. It really is amazing. Here she comes. Hello there, Mrs. Old, you old bugger. Where you been? Have a look on her face. Oh, that looks nice. The flowers are... Oh, give me a cup of tea here. I'm very polite. Very polite. That's unreal. Star of the still. Oh, be damned.
The arthritis has slowed her down a little bit. But she's fiercely independent, aren't you, Lena? Come over here.
Of course I am.
Come over here and you've been a picture too.
Yeah, of course I am. I'm the old lady from Pop Pop. No, Dockville.
Dockville, that's right. That's right. Yeah, they were going to take her leg off the other week, but she was too attached to it.
Oh yeah, look at my leg. It's all better.
Pure gold, mate.